Today, we will be presenting to you our cultures and what they have brought to America. So sit back, kick back, and relax as we take you on a journey. I will be talking about the following: music, inventions, food, and what African American culture has brought to America. And first, I'd like to start with the music industry. So first, I'll start with Kanye West. Kanye West first got into the music industry in 1996. His first album was called The College Dropout. Now that doesn't mean y'all need to drop out of college. All right, and then next I'll be talking about Beyonce. She was active in the music industry in 1997 and started her first group known as Destiny's Child, as some of you may know. Right. And lastly, I'd like to do Rihanna. Rihanna became active in the music industry in 2003. Her first album was A Girl Like Me that came out in 2006. And she made the top 10 of the US Billboard in 2000. According to infoplease.com, the following artists are some of the most notable African American musicians. And then I'd really like to talk about inventions. I think a lot of people forget about that a lot of things that we have in America today were created by African Americans. So first I'd like to start with hair products. And that was created by Madame C.J. Walker. She was an African American entrepreneur and a political and socialist activist. So as we all know, hair products, we use those today as far as hairstyling cream, flat iron, the curling iron. And then I like to talk about cell phones. We all use those today. I don't think we could go without using cell phones today. And that was created by Henry Sampson, and that was invented July 6, 1991. Henry Sampson was in the field of nuclear engineering. All right, and then the iron board. Sarah Boone invented the iron board, and that was invented April 26, 1892. According to TNJ.com, some of the world's most popular inventions were created by African Americans, dating back to 1820. As you can see, culture has a huge influential impact on how we live as a society today and how we live each and every day. And here, I'd like to talk about food. Foods that African Americans originated would be fried chicken, mac and cheese, cornbread, and the usual Southern comfort food. Nowadays, people add their own spices to things. Fried chicken is made different depending on how you like to prepare fried chicken, what kind of spices you'd like to use. Mac and cheese, there's very different ways to make that. Some people like using just cheddar cheese. Some people like to use different assortments of cheeses. And cornbread is basically I like to describe it as almost like a baked bread, like a fried or baked bread, depending on also how you make that as well. Some people like to put peppers in their cornbread. Some people like to make their cornbread sweet, so they put honey in it. According to HuffingtonPost.com, long history of slavery and servitude in white kitchens and tightly bond to the notion of black food. And those are my references.